So in this video, we're going to talk about 3 scales that if you wrote them on paper might seem a little scary, but if we address them first from a finger pattern and then learn the notes, they're not quite so scary. So we're going to talk about A flat major, 1 octave scale, B flat major, 1 octave scale, and E flat major, 1 octave scale. And if you've watched my previous videos, I recently published A, E, and B major. So how different could A flat, E flat, and B flat be? I mean, they're only a flat apart, right? Well, it's kind of true, but the finger pattern is a little bit different. So we're going to start with A flat major. A flat major, when I first teach it, I teach it starting on the G string. And A flat is a low 1. Okay? So this scale has a lot of low fingers in it, and if you're just getting used to lows and highs, it might feel a little daunting. But I want to remind you, if you have 2 low fingers in a row, they do not sit next to each other. Okay? So if your teacher says low 1, low 2, they have a big space there. Okay? If it was low 1, high 2, 3, there'd be fingers touching. But if it's a low 1 to a low 2 to a normal 3, you've got nice spaces, okay? So the reason I teach this set of scales next is because the finger pattern is the same for them. So each of these 3 scales has the same finger pattern, and it also teaches you how to play low 4. So again, you have the same finger pattern on both strings in the scale. So for instance, in the A flat major, I'm on the G string and the D string. The placement of my fingers is going to be exactly the same. Okay? And so here I go. It goes low 1, low 2, just 3, normal 3, where you usually put it. If you've got a tape there, even better. Aim for that 3rd finger tape, and then put 4 right next to it. So we've got a low 4. So again, this is your notes on the G string. We've got low 1, low 2, 3 on the line, low 4. No open string. Do not even think about playing an open string. Go directly to a low 1 on the next string, on the D string in this case, and then a low 2, and then a 3 on the line, and then a low 4. So see how I've got the same finger pattern? I don't have any open strings in there. I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So I'm going to play A flat major for you, and then I'll tell you what those notes are. Here it goes. Low 1, low 2, just plain old 3 on the line, low 4, no open string. I go right over to a low 1 on D, low 2, regular old 3, low 4. So I left all my fingers down so I don't have to go find them again. So now I'm going to descend the scale. And now I've got that low 4 again. Low 2. I'm going to play that really quickly so you can hear how it all fits together, and then I'll tell you what the notes are. Do you guys want to know what those notes are? Those notes are A flat, B flat, C, D flat. It's a lot of flats. And then we move to the D string, E flat, F, G, A flat. Okay, so one more time. A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat. Okay, so we're going to add the arpeggio just because why not? And remember, arpeggios are, you know, like scales, except you jump over one, and then you jump over one, and then you jump over two. Okay? So in this scale, we play A flat, we skip B flat, then we play C, and then we skip D flat, we play E flat, then we skip F, G, A flat. So the finger pattern is actually the same as our scales and arpeggios that start on first finger. So 1, 3, 1, 4. There's just one big difference. We start on the low one. So we have low 1, 3 on the line, low 1, low 4. And that 3 on the line and the low 4, even though they're on two separate strings, they help each other, guide each other into the right spot. So if I've got my third finger in the right spot, I just put fourth finger down right next to it, only on the D string. Okay? So here is my A flat major 1 octave arpeggio. Got that low 1, 3, low 1 again, 1, and I was feeling extra fancy, so I actually kept 3, 1, 4, kept all 3 of those down if you can see it. Woo. And then I just peeled them off, and then I moved my first finger over. Okay, so that's A flat major 1 octave scale and arpeggio. Now we're going to move to E flat major 1 octave scale and arpeggio, and we take the same pattern. Okay, so the pattern is low 1, low 2, 3 on the line, or normal 3, low 4. Then next string, so now we're on the A string, low 1, low 2, 3 on the line, low 4. Okay? So I'm going to tell you what those notes are now. We get flatter and flatter and flatter as we keep playing these flat scales. This one is E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. Wait a minute, we didn't get flatter. That's right, we get flatter the lower we go. So now we're actually losing flats in our scales. We keep the same finger pattern for other reasons, but the amount of flats that are attached to the notes is not so bad. Okay, so here's E flat major 1 octave scale starting on first finger, low 1 on the D string. I got that low 1. Now low 2, 3 on the line, low 4, now low 1, low 2, 3 on the line, low 4. Okay, can't be that bad, right? Now we're going to add the arpeggio. So again, we take the same finger pattern as we used for A flat major. We play low 1, 3, low 1, 4. So those notes are E flat, G, B flat, E flat. Okay, here's my E flat 1 octave arpeggio. Moving on to our final culprit. This is B flat major. Again, we take the same finger pattern as we used for A flat and E flat, and we start on low 1 on the A string. So low 1 is B flat, and low 2, C, 3 on the line, normal 3 is D, and then low 4, E flat. And we move to the E string. Low 1 is F natural. Low 2 is G natural. 3 on the line, good old A. Low 4, B flat. Okay? So here is B flat major 1 octave scale. Can you guess what I'm going to say next? Next, we talk about the arpeggio. And again, the finger pattern is exactly the same as what we had for A flat and E flat. So we've got low 1, 3, low 1, low 4. In this case, it's B flat, D, F, E flat. So B flat, D, F, E flat. B flat, oh my gosh, B flat. B flat, D, F, B flat, okay? We just start on the A string. So here is my B flat 1 octave arpeggio. That's it. If you follow this, you now know, theoretically, an A flat major 1 octave scale, an E flat major 1 octave scale, and a B flat major 1 octave scale, and their companion arpeggios. So that's pretty great. What I love about learning these scales is that when we look at them on paper, they can be really scary and confusing, because having a lot of flats on the page or having a big scary key signature with lots of accidentals can be a little overwhelming. But if we can address the finger pattern first and then understand what notes fit into that finger pattern, it's way less daunting and way easier. Okay? The number one takeaway I hope you get from watching this video is that when you play these scales, you do not ever play an open string. Okay? Just remember that. Say it before you go to bed every night. During A flat, E flat, and B flat scales, I do not play my open strings and then go to sleep. I bet you'll remember for the rest of your life. I hope you enjoyed.